Okay, so now it is Friday, October 4th. All my parts for the turbo are in. And here's all the goodies I got here. This is, this right here is called a CHRA cartridge. And it's the whole assembly. Even this is new, and it's got the bearing upgrade kit and a 9-blade impeller. Stock one is 5. And it's all together and just ready to put the rest, to bolt it to this piece right here, the exhaust, I forgot the name of this, I think it's the exhaust housing. But this right here is a rebuild kit I bought for extra parts. It's got all the bolts, seals, extra bearing. There's that 360-degree bearing upgrade I was talking about, and I think these, well, these are the bushings, and there's supposed to be an upgrade with the seals. I'm not sure where the seals are. They're like little metal tension rings. They may be in there somewhere. Should be in that little compartment there. But anyway, and here's a bolt kit here, which that comes with this. This right here was all one kit. This is the pedestal with the back pressure delete option. Means we get rid of the back pressure valve, the stock one. Where is the stock one? Stock one's right here, and if you can see, get this out here in a light. I'll just set it right here. This is the solenoid that activates the back pressure valve, and the back pressure valve is in this nasty looking old sooty looking piece right here. As you can see, I was getting oil. I'm pretty sure the oil was coming past my seal inside the CHRA housing, and that's why everything's so oily and looks like it's got chryso from a chimney. It's been burning green wood or something. But here is the housing right here. No back pressure valve in it. You get this new. Didn't really need it, but you get it new, which is great. And bolt kit. There's the pedestal with no back pressure valve solenoid, and new up pipes. Was not expecting that when I was looking around on eBay. See, back when I rebuilt the stock turbo, I was looking for these pipes new because I couldn't really find the right donut gaskets. I ended up using donut gaskets, I think, for like a early 70s 350 Chevrolet, and they were the right ones. They worked. They weren't exactly like these, but they did work with some exhaust sealer. But at the time, I could not find these pipes. Couldn't find these or the pipes, but the pipes came with this whole pedestal kit. And compared to the stock ones, the shape looks pretty darn close. I'd say they're going to fit. Now, my original ones look like they were flattened more than these, so hopefully I won't have to do any flattening to get them in there. We'll try to avoid that. But I think before I put the turbo on, after I get together, I'm going to put all these pipes in here and get everything bolted up but not tightened up. I'm not going to tighten anything until I get everything in there and together, just so I know everything's going to line up. So I'm going to pause the camera, set it up on a tripod, and start putting this together. Shouldn't take that long because everything's assembled for me here. So hang on. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put this on my exhaust housing. I test fitted the old one compared to the new one, and the old one falls on pretty easy, which might be why I had troubles. I don't know. It falls on maybe too easy. First thing I'm going to do before I stick this assembly on there is I'm going to take some red RTV. I'll poke a hole in that because I haven't used it in a while. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this surface here, just so to make sure we get a seal. Probably don't have to do it, but we'll do it anyway. And red RTV is supposed to be good for exhaust temperatures, so Should be okay. Now, I think it goes just like this right here. Right there is where the exhaust goes out. And by looking at that angle, I'd say the bottom engine's right about here. Like I said, this thing does not want to slide in too easy. I'm going to start some bolts. And hopefully, I'm not going to try to force it too hard, but hopefully it will press it in. These bolts are 8mm 12 point. I did buy me a 8mm 12 point socket, but I'm not going to be able to get a ratchet in there. So a 5/16 12 point will fit these. So we'll use that. I'm going to try. I'm going to snug these down, and hopefully I can press that down in there. I think that cup, which is loose on the new one, this one here is stuck to it. I think that cup presses down in there. We will see. This could take a while. I'll probably end up speeding up the camera here a little bit. I'm not going to force it down crooked. I'm not going to get too forceful with it. While I draw it down, I'm going to keep spinning my shaft to make sure nothing's in a bind. So I finally got it seated down there. I didn't like how tight that was, but what can you do about it? Almost wish I'd have bought a new housing, but it's on there and we'll try it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. So now, this is the original piece. We're going to put it on. And if I remember, this is the bottom, of course, because that bolts to the pedestal. And I think this is like 90 degrees. This outlet right here should be 90 degrees from there. That should be the right position for it. So I've got new bolts, and a lot of kits that claim they come with seals. I see two of them here. I see a big one and a little one. Which one do I have? It probably fits. They got late and early 7.3s. Let's see, that one. Got to stretch a little bit to get it on there. See, a lot of kits don't have these seals. That's way too big, so we know that don't fit. A lot of kits don't have seals, and you got to use the red RTV there. So, but we got a seal. It's a pretty nice kit. So I bought in your bottom, 90 degrees. Still spins. New bolts. Still spins. Good deal. Now, we gotta put it on the pedestal. Okay, let's put some stuff out of the way. And we got some seals. I'm not sure if the seals between the turbo and the pedestal are the same or different than the ones between the pedestal and the engine. Get a little bit. It looks like they're the same. Yeah, I believe they are. Got a big one and a little one. We'll put a little bit of Vaseline in there, just to hopefully hold it in place. Another issue I have, this pedestal is something slightly different from the original. I think I'm going to need, it's just a matter of having different length bolts. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe there was a late and early pedestal for the 7.3, and who knows. We'll see how that works out. Here is this pedestal. See how that's cut away? The other one, original one, looks like that. So, see all that. Yeah, that's been cut away. See, that there is all level with all this. So, I made some shorter bolts. I don't think they came with the kit. These are exhaust manifold bolts. So, don't know why they had to do that to me, but they did. Let's make sure that surface don't have any burrs. This should go just like that. These are my original bolts. I know they're going to be too long. I don't know. Don't look too bad. Let's see. May have to shorten them a little bit. I could shorten these on this step. Yeah, they're bottoming out. Definitely, those are going to be way too long, and I would have to not only shorten them but rethread them. And it wouldn't surprise me if those are metric threads, and I probably don't have a metric die. We'll have to see what size they are. So I shortened my bolts. These two were no problem. I got plenty of thread to do that. But these, I got them short enough. As you can see, I don't have the bolt too long. But see, it's bottoming out there. But what I need to do is, I need to find me a metric die. I think these are 8mm, maybe 10. But I need to find me a metric die and tap them threads down a little deeper, because what's happening is that shoulder is just peeking out there, and if you snug it down with your hands, you can move the pedals around, and we don't want to be forcing that bolt down in the hole into the threads, or the shank of the bolt into the threads. So I'm going to have to call it quits for the night until I find me a metric die. Hopefully there's one here in town. I won't have to order one.